Series I Am Warrior, Daily Sessions, Pillar, Divine Variant, B, Evening Integration, Runtime, 15 minutes, Creator, Voice, Vinny Fusco. Hey, whatever today
Breathe
was,
in the
I
quiet.
don't need to know the details.
Let the weight
Maybe it
of
was
the
good.
day slide away.
Maybe it was one of those days where you had to fight for every inch and you
Inhale
still aren't
light.
sure you got there. Maybe something
Exhale the
happened that you're
noise.
still turning over in your mind right now.
Simply
It's
be
okay.
here.
You're still here. You made it to the end of another day. And before the day ends completely, before you close your eyes and let it go,
Peace
we're going to
in
do
the
something
center.
important. Something that's
Peace
going to
in the
work on you
mind.
while you sleep. Because your sleep is not wasted time. Your
Quiet
sleep is when the
reserves
real
we
work
leave
happens.
behind.
But first, the day. I want you to just acknowledge it, not analyze it, not grade yourself, not figure out what you could have done better. Just acknowledge it. You showed up today. You navigated a world that can be complicated, people who can be difficult, circumstances that don't always cooperate. And you showed up. And if today you didn't show up the way you wanted to, if you played small, or you snapped at someone, or you let the old story run for longer than you wanted to, that's okay too. You're not starting over. You're not back at zero. That's not how this works. Here's something I had to learn the hard way. You can't build a new identity by punishing yourself for the old one. You build it by planting something new every night, consistently, with feeling. And that's why you're here. So let's release the day. Whatever it was, set it down. You can pick it back up tomorrow if you need to. You probably won't need to. But for right now, just let it exist somewhere outside of you. You don't have to hold it. Breathe. Good. I want to tell you something about sleep. Something that most people completely miss. And once I understood it, I could not understand it. Your subconscious never sleeps. When you close your eyes tonight, your conscious mind steps back. The rational mind, the analytical mind, the mind that's always comparing and evaluating and asking, is this realistic? Goes quiet. And your subconscious, which has been taking notes all day, moves to the front. And here's what it does. It takes whatever emotional state you were in as you fell asleep, and it treats that as your instruction for the night. It says, this is the feeling this person lives in. This is what's true. Let me reinforce this. All night. For hours. It's reinforcing the feeling you went to sleep with. That's why Neville said, and I'm not quoting him, I'm just telling you what he figured out. He said, whatever you carry into sleep, that's the measure of what your life becomes. Not what you thought about before bed, not what you planned or hoped or worried over, what you felt, what was alive in you emotionally in those last moments before unconsciousness. Most people fall asleep in stress, in the unresolved, in the day's leftover tension. And so the subconscious reinforces stress, reinforces not enough, reinforces the gap between where you are and where you want to be. And then they wonder why nothing shifts. But here's the thing, and this is what we're doing right now. You can choose what you bring to the threshold. You can choose to arrive at sleep in the feeling of the thing you want to be true, not lying to yourself, not pretending the day didn't happen, but choosing, deliberately, to end the day in the consciousness of your divinity, of your wholeness, of the version of you that is already, right now, already everything you know yourself to be at your deepest level. And your subconscious will work with that, all night, while you sleep, while you have no idea it's happening. It will build the bridge between that feeling and the version of your waking life where that feeling is just normal, where it's just your reality, That's what tonight is. That's what every night can be. I want you to do something with me. Get comfortable. If you're lying down, let yourself really lie down. Let the weight of your body fall into the bed. Feel the support underneath you. You don't have to hold anything up right now. Let everything be held. Good. Now I want you to build a scene in your mind. Not a future scene, a present scene. A scene of you, right now. Or let's say tomorrow morning. Waking up and feeling, at the very first moment of consciousness, completely certain of who you are. You open your eyes, and the first thing that comes isn't anxiety, isn't the to-do list, isn't the doubt. The first thing that comes is this quiet, deep, certain sense of, I know what I am. I know where I'm operating from. I am not afraid. Feel that. The stillness of it. The steadiness. Not euphoria, steadiness. The feeling you have when you know something so completely that it doesn't need defending. You get up, and as you move through the morning, there's something different about you. You can't fully name it. It's not arrogance. It's not a big performance. It's just that you're operating from a different place, from the inside out, from your center. Someone asks you something, and you answer from that place. Not from fear, not from the old story of who you're supposed to be, from what you actually are. You look in the mirror, and you see, not a body that needs improvement, not a person with a list of failures. You see someone who is genuinely, undeniably, on a cellular level, divine. Not better than anyone, not above anyone, just made of the same thing that everything is made of. Conscious, creative, real. Hold that image, hold that feeling. That person, that version of you, is not fantasy. That is who you actually are when the stories aren't running. That is you without the interference. Feel what it feels like to inhabit that, just for right now, as you're lying here. Let your body feel what it would feel like to live from that place every day. Good. That feeling is the seed. You're planting it right now. Your subconscious is going to take that feeling and work with it all night. You don't have to figure out how. You don't have to understand the mechanism. You just have to feel it and then let go. As you get ready to rest, let me just remind you are divine. Not because of what you accomplished today, not because of what you'll do tomorrow, because of what you are, right now, in this body, in this breath. You don't have to earn it tonight. You don't have to figure anything out. You don't have to resolve the unresolved. You can let all of that exist without your attention, just for these hours of rest. I am divine. I am whole. I am at peace with what I am. I am resting in the knowledge that everything is unfolding. I am loved, not by the world's measure, but by the deepest intelligence there is. The same intelligence that breathes me without asking, that keeps my heart beating without my permission. That intelligence knows me, and it loves what it made. I am enough. Tomorrow the world will ask you to prove yourself again. And that's fine. You'll be ready. But tonight you don't have to prove anything to anyone. Tonight you just get to exist, to rest, to let the subconscious do what it does when you give it something good to work with. You can let go now. Let the day go. Let the worry go. Let the effort go. What you are doesn't disappear when you sleep. It's there in the morning. It's always there. Nothing that happened today changed what you are. I, divine, sleep now. Total runtime target 14:45, 15:30. Music bed, even more restrained than the morning version. The music exists to carry the listener, not to create a mood. If in doubt, go quieter. Voice processing, even less than morning. Warm, intimate, close mic feel. The listener should feel like Vinny is in the room. No distance, no reverb. Pacing note. The fade section pauses are even more critical than the morning affirmation pauses. 5 seconds feels